everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of We Shot First, the Star Wars Saga edition of the Dawn of Defiance campaign. We are well on our way into Season 4, and our characters have recently, if I could just get this to pop up properly, have recently leveled, and we discussed a bunch of things. That's right. I there's no shame here, okay? I totally screwed up my background, and I'm just changing it on camera. I don't care. But, you know, the show must go on. You just roll with... Oh, did I just break the fourth wall? Damn it! I was just lecturing these guys on don't break the fourth wall, and...
The force wall.
The force... Don't break the force wall, and I broke it.
Force wall. Force wall.
We're back with the usual band of suspects. Gentlemen, I believe I need to go to the battle board because you guys... I'm just saying, what you see in front of you does not look friendly. As you guys turn the corner, you hear a cry of incoherent rage and see several beings lunge at you. They have demented looks in their eyes, and several are foaming at the mouth. Just to break it down, at the bottom of our map, coming from the west, down 2 squares to the east, top of the stairs, we have our new little friend, Kimmy. Then on the board, we have Merrick, then Poser. Down in the foyer, the bottom of the steps, we have Rahal. Turn north, and we have 2 squares up Askaleth. In front of him, right at the point of all this mess, we have TLXS. To his left, a corridor going off 4 squares and then turning north again. Ahead of him, a corridor that he's standing in, continuing on 2, 4, 6 squares, and then the 7th becomes a T intersection beyond. And on his immediate right, just ahead a little bit, is an archway opening up into a room with a stream that technically Askaleth is standing in right now. I'm assuming you don't want to stand there. You don't want to stand in the yucky water. I'll just back you up a square. Did I miss anything? That's where we left off?
Danger, Masterland. Danger.
Gentlemen, I'm going to rapidly delete the battle board as best I can, but I need you guys to select your tokens before you roll for initiative, if you please. Don't forget, in Star Wars, there's the initiative skill, and that could help quite a bit. Know what I'm saying?
Yep. Got a 26.
The bad guys.
32.
I got a 14. 13.6 or
I
0.16.
don't feel like that init button gave me my bonuses, but I can't tell.
Your what?
Was that a raw? That's a raw 17, so it didn't have my bonus. $31.
Very nice. So, asking this sucker to descend. We have round 1. Top of the initiative order, and our point man, or vanguard, whatever you want to call him, we have TLXS Poser. Get ready. Oh my god, is this like the first time Aiden didn't get like initiative?
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, Mr. Robot is showing you guys up, man. It's gonna be like, we're gonna be down to just me and Doug. He's a party of 1. You guys are all gonna be like...
This won't happen often.
You'll all be like little heads in jars.
Merrick isn't on here, by the way. He's also ahead.
What?
You got a 32.
So Merrick's up first.
Oh, did Merrick
the
not...
man in the back.
Did Merrick not choose his mini? You must select your mini.
I chose mini.
You chose mini? Oh.
I thought I chose mini.
But you chose
poorly. Thank you. I'm setting it up, and I'm setting it up, and no one's knocking it down. There you go, 32-ish. No, what is it? No, point something something. case you're wondering what that is for those watching the video, not just listening to our prattling voices, Roll20 does like a decimal system, so you don't have to just rely on dexterity, like two people roll the same thing, which is kind of neat, really. Okay. Which actually means Merrick at the back of the line gets to go first. Now, the good thing is you're all on comms. I don't think TechnoAxe is necessarily describing the hallway in detail, but he does say that, you know, there's incoming and we're surrounded and that kind of thing, and there's a narrow escape. And Merrick just acts. What do you want to do? Merrick, you're up. TechnoAxe is on deck. Let's point the gun.
As Merrick would do. You can move through friendlies, right?
Yeah. You move. Just don't. You can't stop in a square at the end of your.
That's cool. But thankfully, due to recent armor upgrades, Merrick now has a movement of 6.
Oh, wait a minute. Wouldn't like heavy armor like slow you down?
Well, I'm not wearing heavy armor.
You're like power armor, right? So.
Correct.
So how does that work exactly? You actually like add mobility?
Well, not all power armor is heavy armor.
Ah, okay. So you were wearing that, like, you take the Wookiee armor off. Remember the battle armor that you took, right? And it's just like, it's got the Wookiee hair matted inside that you never cleaned out, right? But I thought you used it to, like, make this one.
Well, this is a collaboration of 3 minds.
Well, I guess you could, like, add to make heavier or, like, cut it up to make lighter, so that's fine. So, sorry. New light battle armor. Good to know. And off you go.
Yeah. This is like mega prototype armor. This like was a brainchild.
Okay. Everyone's a prototype. Like we had a prototype robot. We got a prototype ectoskeleton. Merrick, I got you.
It's not prototype. It's hyper custom.
Hyper custom.
Yeah.
As long as it's within the rules, because we do try to fly by raw.
Oh, totally. Totally within the rules.
This is definitely.
It was expensive, but it was within the rules.
Okay.
Branded content.
Now, I'm always going on about raw. It's recently been brought to my attention that I was going to go completely off page and start homebrewing something about a Jersey Force talent tree. And I told this fan, I was like, well, really, that was just me blowing smoke, because I really don't like how I got catfished with how Matt suddenly has force powers and they're growing every day. I wanted one force user. That was it. I said, well, somebody else can be force sensitive. And that was the crack in my armor. And then the water just seeping in. And now Matt's getting more and more powerful. So I tried to bribe him. I'll admit it. I tried to openly, shamelessly bribe him. And if I have to break my own rule, that's how afraid I am of 2 force users in one party. So that explains that. But we talked about it. I made it legit. I threw down my cards. But nothing's been written down, nothing's been played, and no Jersey Force talent have been posted to Discord. So I think I still remain within my political promises. Elect me, but, you know, we'll play raw. So, anyway, moving Merrick across the board. He goes flying. Do you still have
Excuse me. And Merrick does the bob and weave between his allies to get to the front.
Okay. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Okay.
Excuse me, pardon me. Oh.
That's not what it sounded like. It sounded like you were like, excuse me, you're on the bottom of me. Excuse me, you're on the bottom, like you were just mowing everybody down.
No. It's very polite in a very rushed Russian way.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's not, you go here now. You go here now. You go here now.
Shove. Yeah, that's like Chappie. Sleep. The daggers. Yeah, that's the way he thinks. I get it. So, move away.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving just in front of TL here. Can you describe?
So, do you want to go to his left or ahead of him?
Just ahead of him.
Okay, so you've placed yourself with your left side to a wall, your back to a intersection.
TL.
Yeah, T intersection, but the bottom drags to the left. On your right it's a park. Like, it's stone floor, water trickling in, darkness all around, and people are just coming out of the darkness at you.
Oh?
Yeah, you don't see the people?
Oh, no, kinda. At the ones that are like this.
There you go. See people.
Oh,
Now,
What?
on the map, I still got to thank Cheryl for doing a great job, but the walls here, they're rounded. I can show you the wall. See that? See the arching wall, right? So that there's like an archway is actually. So these guys are like just on the edge. I think the archway is like a square and then like half a square to the north and half a square to the south kind of thing. Like the wall just.
Wait, Jeff,
wall
do I have
tapers.
somebody in melee range with me?
He's
Is there a guy right on my right? Is that a
think
guy?
there's a wall
yeah.
in
There's like
between.
there's like a wall there. These guys are like popping out.
Because, all right, well, if he's directly beside me, I just need to know that I have an enemy right there, and Merrick might need to tumble to move through those squares because the opponent threatens all three of
Oh
those
yeah,
last
okay.
ones.
Well, that's the thing with the way the encounter is set up. It's like, oh no, they're running at you. But what I should do to be fair, because I hear occasionally I can be a benevolent DM, is, here they are and they're, like they're coming running, right? So you got guys, like, see the ones that I've at the end of the hallway peeking around? Right. So like they're just appearing. So yeah, they're just coming out of the darkness. That kind of thing. Make more sense?
Yep.
Blah. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Because they weren't like lying on a wall just sitting there. It was like they heard you guys come down the stairs, they saw the lights, they start creeping over, then they see the robot and they go, get him, weapons out, and then you guys become aware. And that's why they set up. Okay, so anyway, get back to Merrick. So
and then Merrick, like complete anime style, comes popping around the corner, going ha, and auto fires.
okay,
And on the square right here.
okay.
And I have to take it.
Pick a square like this one,
Yeah.
or
So I take a -5 because I can't brace because I moved.
okay. Don't you have a cone now? Like I said, the 2 square. Don't you have?
I can, but I couldn't hit all 3 of them with a cone, so I just go.
Yeah, you can. It's 6x6, isn't it?
A 6x6 space within my point blank range.
Yeah, if you start there, right?
Yeah, technically I can.
I think he's being nice because it's like,
oh, I see what you're talking
he's
about.
putting the narrow end of the cone on top of the guy. Like, here, I'm firing my gun as you catch it, and it's pointing at them. Like, I'm pretty sure like
yeah.
your narrow end of your cone has to touch your square. Actually, didn't we get into this before? Couldn't you actually place the cone?
If you want to get pedantic about it, yeah, you can. I could place the cone wherever. I go on the more line the side of like, I can't reasonably justify unless I moved one more square north, which I can't. I don't have the movement to do that, to include that dude in my actual spray.
Okay. So you're setting up a coin origining here and just kind of spraying outward down at these 2 guys?
Oh, no. I can still do a 2x2 square with my auto fire and land that wherever I need.
Okay, so you have a
good old fashioned auto fire.
Right. And now I'm pretty sure it was actually Doug back in the day where we kept forgetting to make you roll. You actually have to hit. It's basic. It's like 5 or 10, but there is an actual roll based on. Is it 5 or 10? I think it's 10.
10.
You got to hit 10.
Yeah, base 10.
Okay, so now it's 15.
Yeah.
Now it's 15 because you have like -5.
Yeah, but I'm taking
no.
but I'm not bracing or anything, so I get a full -5 with my auto fire.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you didn't want to dick around with penalties on your roll, I could just up it to 15. Is what I'm saying. If you just want to click a dice.
What do we get? 21.
Nice.
Okay. So 21 against our reflexes. You hit the guy. There's a guy got his hands together with an axe over his head. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You hit him full bore. The guy with the cape, actually no. He saves, or you get under his reflex, so he takes half.
Yes.
Right.
Of 26.
Right. And instead of using paper, I actually gave these guys. I actually had the time to give these guys hit points. So, one guy takes full 26, leaving me with this many, and this guy only takes half, so 13.
And perception check for anybody with a +5. You hear a BD4012 going
Does that mean get
on
him?
Merrick's shoulder as he jumps out.
You like coaching him, or is he like patting you on the? He's only got feet. Doesn't have like hands. Eh? It's
No,
like,
he's encouraging it. He encourages violence.
Oh, okay. He's got like 1 foot. And he's like feeding the belt. Well,
He's a malicious little droid.
Oh, okay.
He cut a virus once.
I
and
don't.
it never
I don't
got
speak.
fixed.
I don't speak binary. So like what you just said
Neither
with
do I.
the arms, I was just kind of. Well, that's right. Merrick doesn't.
Nope.
Are you buying me time to do math? And I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. He was buying me time to do math. Anything else, sir? I start talking. I was like, oh shit. I'm totally about to do hit points, and he's going on. It's like, this is gonna buy me time, because that's usually what I do when you guys are prattling on about something. I'm like, but I'm doing the math as a DM, right? I actually Ryan got me to engage. Shame on you. That sounds bad. The DM just ignores you. So anyway,
it's okay, Jeff. We're used to it.
Oh, don't you start. Okay. Anything else from you, sir?
That is all.
That is all. Okay. Give these guys little health bars next time. Okay. Yeah. Next we have TLXS. Gonna rock ya. Poser, get ready. You're on deck. 2 guys went in front of Poser. He's just having an off day. That reminds me.
I'm going to... Gosh, you feel bad for... well, I'll stay where I'm at for right now.
You feel okay, dude? Like, usually, like, you're all over this. Now it's
no,
like...
I do. No, I thought for a second about moving, but...
stalling?
I changed my mind.
Is he stalling? Okay.
So I'm going to shoot at the dude with the blue cape.
Dun, 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 dun.
Will not be using rapid shot. Oof. Might need a force point. Is that even? I don't even know. I rolled a 16.
What? 16?
I rolled a 16.
Misses.
No.
This is quite the cape. ... Oh, no, I guess we're not flat-footed if we like see you and rush you. I was gonna say there's flat-footed. This is can't. I know there's no surprise round.
They haven't acted.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, aren't we flat-footed until we act?
I think they are.
I think so. I think that's
believe
how it
so.
works.
Too many systems, not enough time. Let me check my flat-footed.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, my flat-footed is actually higher than 16, believe it or not. But I was gonna try and give you that.
Well-
Would that have hit for Merrick's spray?
What Merrick get?
21.
21.
Yes.
That's full damage.
Boom, full damage.
Did I say that missed? Oh,
Ha!
would have been full damage anyway. Oh, I'm glad.
That's no one never expects to pop out Merrick.
Why did I say you missed? Huh. Oh, what do I think?
Because you cheat.
Okay, you remain in any battle that begins with a surprise round. You start the battle flat-footed. You remain flat-footed until your first regular turn in the initiative order. You can apply your dex bonus, if any, to your reflex defense while flat-footed.
Okay. First of all, sorry. I'll just say.
cannot,
I'll say
or-
my reflex is 20. Sorry, Ryan. Okay. First of all,
No worries.
First of all, Matt,
it's all fun.
I do not cheat. DMs have screens for a reason, and you never see their rules. You never see their rolls. I actually have a dice cam, and do a lot of my rolls raw for everyone to see. So there's no, he hit you, because I get doing it for story. But isn't it cool if the bad guy just rolls terribly? I mean, you guys roll terribly, so why would a DM like? Seriously, why would a DM like so many?
Of course we roll terribly. We just roll 20.
So many GMs out there fudge their rolls, and they promote this in GM 101. Fudge their rolls until it's like the players have earned defeating the big boss. Not me. I roll. That big boss goes down in one round. Hey, wow, nice, nicely done. You know what I mean? Do not fudge the rules, boys and girls. I just add modifiers out the yang, but that's a different story. So, sorry, TLX. I've fixed his hit points thanks to Merrick, so I am flat-footed. It's 18 flat-footed. Merrick hits me, you do not.
I spend a force point.
Yeah, since I kind of revealed.
Well, I was waiting to hear whether or not you were going to ask me
just-
if I wanted to spend one. In
Drop
this.
the hint.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
want to spend a force point.
expect. Oh yeah, we gotta do a song. Expect the December episodes from this GM to be, poorly GM'd, man, because I'm so freaking tired.
So everyone, we've just witnessed a IRL diplomacy check.
Oh, what?
There.
No.
Or 25 points of damage.
Oh, in real life. Yeah, get him in now because they're just all going. Everything's just going right in my head. How much, sir? 20?
25.
25. Oh, Jesus. He dropped this guy. That's what I'm talking about. He just fucking dropped our leader. Was it the cape? I shouldn't have gave the mini a cape. Was it too obvious? I gave him. I'm like, okay, there's
No capes.
seriously like 3 cultists, 2 zealots, and a leader walk into a room, right? So I was like, okay, I got to use different minis. They won't notice that there's 3 that look like one, 2 look like another, and a guy with a cape, so I can be right. These guys are like surrounded by bad guys, but there's like way over there in the dark, there's a guy with a cape, and both you guys are like, get him. I have failed, ladies and gentlemen. I failed so badly out of this encounter out of the gate, but that's okay because I know something you don't know. Anyway, TLXS, do you have anything else for us, sir?
Do all meat bad smell this bad?
And I'll roll a persuasion check to draw fire.
Oh, okay. That's
23.
That's a swift action, right?
correct.
Okay. No. Yes. Swift for the come get me, standard to shoot, and you didn't move.
I have not yet moved.
Okay. You need to move because you shot a guy
Do
through
I?
a wall. That's why I moved the guy back, because there's a wall there. That was the whole...
Wait, where's the wall?
In front of you, zoom in.
Directly to your right.
Anyway, I just need you to do this. Then you can get him on an angle from cover.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's cool. I could not see that as a
like,
wall.
as I was apologizing early, like there's
I
a
will.
tapering wall, which technically barely gives a square for combat, but that's not cool. So I'm like, this is like half and half. So, okay, so he shoots and sprays, and
I
then you
will-
just step in front. Okay, so that
Yep.
so you moved first, you took your shot, right? What
Yeah,
are you
and
shooting?
then I
What are you shooting with?
My blast tech.
Is it a
rapid?
is it
blast tech
is
rifle?
it a okay? Rifles provoke.
No
Yes.
No.
rifles. The shooting a ranged weapon does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
But loading does.
Correct.
Oh, you can't take an attack of opportunity with rifles, but you can with pistols.
That's correct.
Keep getting that backwards. Okay, so you walk up.
It's weird.
There's a guy right beside you, and you're like, "How's it going? I'm shooting your boss. How do you feel about this?" And he's just like, "I can't get you. These will suck." Hey, just look.
Yeah.
Hey, if any NPC gives you shit about this kind of system, just look him right in the eye and say, "You and me do not want to be playing FFG. So suck it up."
There are feats which allow you to take attack of opportunity on said opportunities.
You got to buy
There
it.
are trees.
You gotta buy into it.
You can make it. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
These guys have
Already
some
pulled
cool
up your stock.
proficiencies. But...
So it does exist. It does exist.
Yeah, okay. But the loose system for everyone. Okay, thank you for that, by the way. I feel a little better.
Yeah.
So, oh, I know what I forgot to do. There we go. It's automatically lights up who's
And I
going.
rolled a 23 on my persuasion, and that'll be me. I'm done.
Okay, everybody hates you a little more. And Poser, you're up, and then it's the bad guys. Excuse me. I'm going to drop to 0 because there's no -1.
Let's see.
Oh, what is my threshold? You did 25, right? 25, my threshold 23. So
He did 20, and he did 26. So that's 2
Yar.
thresholds.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, every time you nail him, it goes. So I'm already down. I'm unconscious and down to the condition track, but I'm
He's
unconscious,
dead.
so I'm.
He's dead.
I'm getting.
Yeah, if you
Unless
drop
you
down
burn
the
the force.
condition
I'm
track,
getting
It's
there.
twice.
I'm
Twice.
get-
He's only twice. He's only twice, guys. He's still
I'm
he went down twice.
I'm getting there.
not dead.
He is.
Not dead yet.
Stop. Uninstall, man. Uninstall.
He should be, because you don't know his threshold.
Just
He,
mostly
he
dead.
goes down. He goes down. You want to go over and do a first aid or healing check to confirm, or just catch a bomb? That's fine. But
I can smell him from here.
I'm. This is why we don't say the numbers out loud, ladies and gentlemen. But I've been terrible ever since we opened. Anyway, I'm just gonna say this is the laying down X, possibly dead. X.
Totally dead. He's totally
He
dead.
is
Having a
he's
nap.
laying on the X.
The red X of resting.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's so tired.
Okay,
So-
so
I
I
love it.
will push past Rahal, Dr. Leth, and Merrick.
Hey, hey, kid, easy on the polyesters.
And I will target.
That line never gets old, no matter what game we use it in. Sorry, Poser, go ahead.
I will target the guy at the very end of the hallway at another T intersection. I can see him on the left, just kind of peeking about. I'm gonna try and grab him with move object and slam him into the guy across the T intersection from him.
Okay. Can you come into the mic a bit? I'm getting a lot of echo from your room.
Yes, I can do that.
I'm not in cover. Like, I'm around the corner, so I'm only going to give him, like, you know, the 5 instead of the 10. Because, like, you can see them. They're rushingly. Like, they're in movement. It's like, oh, technically, blah, blah, blah. But I know that's full cover, but he hasn't, like, stacked up on the wall. And I also know that they're literally crazed, foaming at the mouth, coming out. So he's not really interested in hugging the wall. But there is a corner. So I'll give him 5. So fire away, sir. What are you doing?
Okay, move object, so use the force check against his will defense.
Okay.
I got a 34.
Ooh, so close. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to hurl him at the other guy in range as long as the 34 exceeds his reflex defense. Okay.
Didn't we already see this episode? I put 2 guys almost side by side, and
Pretty much, yeah.
I know, my bad, not you. Jedi are so limited with what they can do.
Because I beat DC 30, I get to deal 8d6 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh.
33 points to both.
Okay. Okay. They're both still standing, but you do manage to push them both down their condition track. Actually, I'm going to use that to remind me. No. Doing math. Okay, anything else, sir?
Nope, that's it.
There we go. You're at -1 everything, and you're at negative. I'm just marking the minis so I don't forget, because like I said, I'm trying something different where I'm not using paper. Well, you think this would be faster? Hammering away with my keys.
You're only slow the first time, Jeff. Don't worry.
I'll get faster in this.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You can... I will say, like, you know, there's a good bone crunch and everything that these guys look, you know. Here comes the ambulance. Yeah, they do look badly wounded. They look badly wounded. There's nothing about them going prone or
Like the
anything, right?
Undertaker,
They
right?
just smack into each other.
They do fall prone, don't they?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
That's force slam.
Oh.
Okay.
right.
So smack dudes. Okay. Anything else, sir?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So here's us. Okay, so one guy smacks into another, and they're running towards each other, and then they're gonna turn and go, oh you, oh no, oh you first, and then come running at you, foaming at the mouth. They're running at you, and he like takes the momentum of one guy running and throws him headlong into the other guy who's running. Right? So these guys do that terrible chipped, you know, head to head, face to face, right? But, you know, remain standing. Shake it off. Instead of running away, going, what the hell happened to me? I flew through the air. They just, The other guy's like, and they're like, you know, and then they just come running, you know, give this guy a raise. You see that scene in the cartoon Sinbad where the dude gets like eaten by the squid, and then he gets spit out with his sword, and the guy just screams, picks up a sword, and goes running back at the squid instead of running away. And dude's like, give that guy a raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are we? Cultist. Bum, 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 bum. Powerful charge. Dun dun dun. Power attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. Can't get at you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there anybody there? 5.
That would be an attack of opportunity if he does that next square.
What next square?
The one he just this because Poser threatens that. Merrick threatens that
Around a
square.
corner?
I threaten all squares.
But
Yeah,
I don't know if he threatens with his
That's
weapon. With the
That's true. He
E-weapon.
doesn't have a pistol.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he still threatens the square.
I would tell you that.
He
I'd tell you
can't
this.
take
So,
the attack of
but I'd say he has a pistol. I'd give him the attack of opportunity. But because he's leaving a square that has cover, the guy would just get a higher reflex. But you could still take the shot if you had a pistol. Because it's not entering a square; it's moving through. So since the square has cover, anyway, woulda, shoulda, coulda doesn't count. What's actually going to happen is this guy comes rushing at you, and the other guy just, well, he goes to rush, and then he daintily goes through the stream. Like, do, right? Stands in the water, starts wailing on you. The other guy tightens in here and starts wailing on you.
That would be an attack of opportunity if he steps one there.
You can take a 5-foot step in this, can you not?
Nope.
Oh,
There's no 5 foot
okay.
in this game.
Then there's no need. I'm adjacent to you anyway. No stepping. Well,
Step
these
off.
guys are supposed to attack you in rage. I mean, like, I can reach you. Why move around you, right? So that wouldn't make sense anyway. I'm just trying to be fancy with the movement. Okay, so starting with the 3 minis in green, we've got actually, you know what? One guy yells at him, ah, and one guy comes. The other guy doesn't show up. You just hear him screaming. Come on, damn it!
Okay.
Well, you don't know where you don't know where he went. I got an idea, because they know the layout of this place, right? So it's like
Yeah.
they talk about hit and run and stuff. Okay, so first guy right here on Poser. Okay, go ahead,
My
Doug.
persuasion check. I'm just going to remind you of my persuasion check.
I can't get to you.
23.
I can't get to you.
Does he have line of sight on me?
No, you're around the
No.
corner.
Okay.
Also, 6 squares, right? 1, 2,
And he
3,
was
4,
around
5,
2
6,
corners when you
7.
taunted.
Yeah.
No, it's allies are in 6 squares, but if he doesn't have line of sight, it's moot. So yeah,
Okay.
if there's no line of sight,
When you're drawing aggro, they have to see you, right? Or is it
Correct.
just 6 squares?
my allies must be within 6 squares of me, and the opponents that I'm trying to lure must have line of sight.
Oh, okay.
They can be as far away. as
Okay, so if they're
you
closer to a guy 12 squares away, they're going to ignore you and go for him. Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so what about
That's really helpful with like sniper fire.
so this guy here going by Merrick, like I got to get through Merrick to get to you. I'm not going to stand and politely wait till Merrick moves. I'm going to fight Merrick.
Never.
You know, I'm going to
Never.
fight Merrick to get to you.
Err.
Right? Oh no, I was around a core too. I wasn't even line of sight. Like no one could see you. You kind of moved up and away. Oh no, this guy.
Just the
this
ones
guy
in the
could see you.
room. Just the ones in the room with him. That park area.
No, you started here, right?
Right,
But you ended.
by the
you
time
end,
I did
you
it,
did it
yeah,
at the
by
end
the time I
of
drew
your
fire,
turn. Yeah, and okay.
because I didn't know where I was at the time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have done it earlier.
Well, if your opening move was like,
That's fine.
"Oh, do this," come to me. But this is the one time where, it's not the first time you've broken this out. Okay, so this guy attacking Poser, and also the next guy attacking Merrick. They come at you. They come at you with makeshift spears, like made out of metal and something wrapped around the end. Like it's not like wood in a like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not like the Mandalorian spear from the movie either. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's Mad Max kind of cobbled together spear, but still quite effective. Anyway, charging at you with powerful charge. Dun dun dun. Poser. With
Yes.
okay, with a 25.
Yes.
Merrick with a 12.
No.
Okay, Poser takes. Oh my god, that is nasty. Gotta love powerful charge. 1d8 plus 18 points of damage. 20.
Why is it always me?
25 points. Does that knock you down your threshold condition track, sir?
Yeah, it does, you son of a...
Please click on the little button on Roll20 so it does the math so you don't forget, because we want to be honest, don't we? We don't want anyone cheating, Matt. Okay. He's just smiling at me. That is definitely a fuck you smile if I ever saw one. I don't think Matt said anything in this episode yet. Besides that I'm cheating. Anyway, sorry. One comes running down.
I just bitched at Poser for ruffling my suit.
So one guy comes down and skewers Poser. Another guy comes down and goes clink right off the new battle armor. Huh. Then we have the two zealots that are going to tow, also with spears, but we're actually a little better, you know, a bit more skilled. And for some reason, we really just don't like Mr. Droid, and both of them are just tag teaming him. 29 and 25.
29 hits.
25 does not.
25 no longer hits.
No longer?
Yeah, it's what I got when I leveled.
Oh, do you mean your reflex just slightly went up because of your level?
Yeah.
Okay.
I picked up martial arts,
Now,
so I got a bonus.
How does that work with a droid, I gotta ask? Like, these guys can use their armor or their level. So have you bought armor and then adding your level? Because that's gotta be all kinds of wrong. Like, if you're wearing some kind of Durasteel that gives you an armor bonus, you can't add your level on top of that. You gotta pick one or the other, dude.
So the feats for soldier are armor defense, which lets you use either your level or your armor bonus,
Yeah.
whichever is better.
Yeah.
And then improved armor defense lets you use half your armor bonus and also gives you your level. There are
And that's what
talents in
you've
the
got.
Soldier talent
What
tree.
are
I've
you?
got him, yeah.
What are you, technically?
I am a 6th level soldier and a scout level 1 and a scoundrel level 1.
That wouldn't have anything to do with shout out to Dark Times podcast where they talked about the CT killer that was a droid.
No, not at all. I can only pretty much take people down one step each.
No, I know, but it just suddenly like it was scout, soldier, scoundrel, and then a one gunslinger, one baddie, and it was just like
level dipping. Level dipping makes a lot of sense in this game.
I'm just saying. I thought you were a straight soldier, and all of a sudden we both listened to that one episode, and somebody's like, "Oh, and I have scoundrel, and it's good." Do you know? Are we building a CT killer? CT as in condition track, gentlemen. Yeah, you got to listen to this podcast. What the stuff the guys talk about is scaring the crap out of me, and yet they're talking about, hey, if you have pirates, go dead in space, lure them aboard, and I'm like, oh, we did that. Matt did that. And that was
It's true.
And then they're
It's
like,
true.
they also said something that we did in the first couple episodes. It was somebody else. I'm like, we totally did that. Oh, we're doing it right.
No.
I'm completely vindicated by these two randos on the internet that, you know, also play this game. You know, don't listen or trust my own cast. You know, oh yeah, the two guys that I know since Thursday. Yeah. So
the 29 does hit me.
okay, so here comes a spear attack. Yuck. And, well, a big chunk of metal being thrust at you with enough force will even damage the daintiest of droid components. But this guy does 1d8 plus 20 points of damage with a natural 1. Suck. 21. It's Doug's day. It's Doug day, not life day. Today it's Doug day. He's just getting all the moves in there. 21, sir.
So,
Does that beat your threshold?
no.
How do you have a threshold without a con? Oh, no, it's your hit point base. Never mind.
So, in order backwards, my damage threshold's based on my strength for droids. But I have shield 15, so that leaves me taking 6 points of damage.
Okay. And your shields are down for the moment.
Correct. They're down to 10.
Okay. If you will take that off your dude, please. But a rando human with a metal stick just chewed through your shield. It's time to rethink your programming. I'd say rethink your life, but you don't have a life, so you have programming. Please rethink your program.
How do you kill that which has no life?
The last bad guy gives out one last twitch and a bit of a puddle and a stench. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to admit anything about a Red X, which moves us on to Rahal. Dr. Leth, get ready. You're on deck.
All right, I will tell Kimmy to go on down there. Get in there, kid. Show me what you got. And I will also take aim and shoot. Is that movement and standard. Swift to instruct. Okay.
Shooting through a dude that's soft
Taking
color.
aim negates cover bonuses.
Yeah, but it's 2 to aim.
To what?
2 swift to aim.
Or full movement?
What?
So instead of my movement, I'm taking aim.
Yeah.
And then my standard to attack and my swift to instruct my
No.
follower.
You only have a 3 action economy in this game. So it's two swifts, right? Leaves you with a single action, whether it's move or standard or whatever. It's not a whole bunch of swifts on top of, like, however you, not that more than one standard is possible. 1 standard, 2 moves, up to 3 swifts, but all must be contained in a 3 action economy.
Okay.
So if it's 2 swifts to aim, because Dr. Ross in front of you, by the way, for the podcasting audience.
Yeah.
And then shoot. Kimmy can wait, I guess. Not like I can really do much.
Kimmy can wait.
Or,
I
I
can also
mean,
just
soft
say-
cover is only a -2.
Is it 2? I thought it was 5.
Soft cover is only 2.
Okay. Aren't you lucky?
Partial cover is 5, and
Right. Sorry.
full cover I think is
10.
Thank you.
I mean, also, if you can wait, let me get out of the way first.
You can switch initiative. You could.
That's true.
You can delay till Leth goes and then jump in.
Yeah, you know what? I will do that.
Let's delay. We'll give you 12. Rahal becomes 12. There you go. Dr. Leth.
I will.
He's aiming over your shoulder. Like, he puts the gun over your shoulder. You're like, you could wait, dude. Just give me a second.
I'm just going to kneel down and
Cover is still.
fire at.
It's not going to help him. Like, he'll still have to take the swift stay. You're in front of him.
You could drop prone.
I could drop it to -1 because you guys are affiliated with each other in previous battles. But anyway, if you,
I mean, I would be nowhere near anywhere near his gun if I'm like down in front of him.
yeah, but that's thematics, not game rules. You are in front of him, taking up a square, even though, you know what I mean? Like, if you go prone, maybe, but like I said, I'd be willing to knock it down. The problem is you really want to kneel in front of a melee guy because he's going to turn around and I'm going to give him half a bonus to kick you in the face.
I mean, he'd have to get through the river thing, but fair.
Hopefully he's a vampire. I mean, undead could exist from last episode. You imagine that? He beats on Merrick and he turns towards you and, like, takes a step in the puddle and goes, oh, no. Goes back to Merrick. Anyway, take a knee. Now, again, this is something, like, why not? Like, yeah, I got to spell it out for you, right? Players always want to take an action to, like, totally negate a penalty. Sometimes it's not possible. Okay, so I'm softening the penalty because you did a good thing. Take the knee, right? So,
Yeah,
so many
that's
people are
fine.
like, oh, I didn't negate penalty. I'm going to do, you know what? I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to move or totally change an action. But your new action that you come up with could end up with far worse consequences than just a softer penalty. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fully drop prone because I do want to be able to move away if I need to. So yes, I will drop to a knee.
Take a
and
knee.
Fire from here.
Okay, so you take a knee and you're going to shoot this guy in the back.
Yes.
Like any doctor would.
He is engaged in melee, but I do not care because I have precise shot.
Sweet. And there's nothing between you. So he takes a knee in front of the river, shoots over 2 squares, shoots the guy in the back with a 19.
With a 19.
Nice big scorch mark in his back. 20 points of damage. Well, let's see how fresh this guy is. Oh, it's a fresh dude. So I'm still here, but he does suddenly notice you. There's that hair flipping and turning, like romantic music, like he notices you for the first time, turns around, and of course then the glaring and the hissing and the foaming, and now he's making decisions between Metal Man and the guy that just shot me in the ass.
Bon Jovi is playing.
Yeah.
The map just disappeared as well.
Reload. We're good.
Good to know.
No, I mean like it's only visible in the one room.
I'm not following you. You're having technical difficulties? Just reload. I've only revealed.
Never mind.
Anyway, you take an E. You take the shot. Now,
Yep.
I'm assuming that you guys have been, like, at this point, pretty much everyone's walking around with a gun. And then when you do a mundane task, you pocket the gun, play with your tools, pull it back out, and then move on. Practically have guns on flashlights, so I'm not going to waste your actions going, and you pull your gun, right? Everyone's
I
good.
do have my axe out. Not a
Yeah,
gun.
yeah. No, at this point, like, it's just assumed that you
Yeah.
guys are. I'm not gonna like have you burn actions, right? Now, if you guys are like doing something mundane and I jump you, yes, I'll make you scoop up your gun from the desk. But other than that, hostile planet. Everyone feels willy. So, Leth, nice shot in the butt, lots of damage, still there. Does not beat threshold, unfortunately. Guess I don't think so. Oh, it does. It does. Down the track I go. Damn you, newcomers. Dishing out your negative ones. Debuff.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Shoot me in the ass. I'm gonna get you, youngin.
What? Do you have anything else? You done?
No, that's it.
Okay, thank you. Now, Rahal, you've been given permission by the good doctor to enact.
Yeah, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do before.
Okay.
Take aim and fire.
Okay. Not risking the -1.
No, I'd send Kimmy in, but I'm not going to send her in to go swimming.
I've got something to help you, and I don't know why I'm being so helpful. Doug, can you aid another in this, like in combat? Can he not command Kimmy as a swift to help him, and she does something to help negate that penalty, and then he just takes the shot without having to aim?
Aid another is a standard, so
Yeah,
I
like
don't
she-
know
like
if
she
you
would-
need
she would-
to
she-
burn. I'm asking Matt what the cost to you to give them a standard. Is it a swift for you to give them a
Swift,
standard?
Yeah.
What single swift for me to?
You'd have to give them a swift to give them an aid another, which would make up.
But
But you wouldn't have to aim.
It's
So it
a
kind of
it's a plus
counts
it's a
itself out.
plus
You
2.
would get a +1.
Yeah, like it's a, like,
It would net to a +1 if you're counting soft cover as a -1 right now. Her aiding him would be a +2, which would net him a +1 instead of aiming.
Well, I'm also firing into melee, so I'm trying to negate as many bonuses as possible. But taking aim, I don't think
yes,
does anything to that.
You don't have precise shot, do you? So that's -5,
No.
right?
No, so this would give you the +1, which would.
So it would bring it down
Okay,
to a
so
-4.
You are currently firing at -6. 1 for Leth, 5 for the guy that's meleeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, actually, that's a good idea. Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
Okay. Aid another in this, guys. I'm assuming it's still 10.
She needs to shoot for 10.
Okay. But I can use my base attack bonus, right?
She can use
Yes.
any weapon she's got.
She shoots you at your feet. She hands you a scope. Just like, oh, thank you. Holds up like, the guy with the little, they take the scope off the sniper in the spy movies and they just look around. You can tell it's like the one eye scope, and then he puts it on the guy, right? She just leans in and holds the scope up to your eyeball. Roll.
So this would add her base attack bonus?
24. She aids you, giving you a +2, dropping that penalty from 6 to 4. So with a -4.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you put that in?
No, that was the roll for her to aid.
Oh no, I rolled her.
Oh, perfect. Even better. Where's my character? It is. Sorry.
That's fine.
Technical difficulties. Window management has gone awry. All right, here we go. So this is at a -4 penalty, and I will actually input that here. -4. Submit.
8.
An 8.
but we're
You wanna
we're,
use a force
we're,
point?
we're losing. Yeah, actually, it is within. Yeah,
No, I'm not going to use a force point.
I'm
I'm
just-
going to save them to
I'm
bigger and better
I'm just
things.
saying, like our reflexes are pretty low. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I'm good.
Okay, he's saving them.
Yep.
Not a bad idea. Terrible things are
But-
coming. But now Ryan's trying to convince him. But no, really, this is one time where I'm not trying to burn your force points. You're gonna want to save them for nastier things. And that's Rahal, and that's one round of combat, which takes us to 51 minutes. Now, do you guys see why I don't want to do that other special? Like every combat, it takes us forever. Round 2.
Yep.
Merrick is on deck, and TLX is about to go right after him.
Oh,
Okay, so you spray, a guy goes down, TLX helps.
I prayed.
And yeah, you sprayed, you prayed, TLX jumps in front of you, finishes a guy off, and now he's in your way.
Oh no.
And there's dudes beating on him. And you actually see a spear pierce and sparks coming out of him, goes right through his shield.
Well, he did not acknowledge tactics roll, clearly.
Yeah, and prototypes aren't, factory order. They're just prototypes.
You just can't program
You
everything.
do also get sprayed in the side of the face with poser's blood.
I thought this was all oil. Wait, it's not oil.
I don't know. It's a piercing weapon, not a slashing weapon. I enjoy the thematics.
No,
of
but
it.
no. Wait, how hard did you get hit, Poser?
Probably about a third of my health.
Shit, really?
Yeah,
Who
I
did-
mean,
who
it
did it?
went through
Who?
me.
Oh shit. Who did that?
Yeah,
That guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That guy gets burst fire.
Okay. So -2 for shooting through poser. -5 for the melee. So do you have precise shot?
Yeah. No,
That's like
it's
-7.
AoE.
-7.
So I.
Yeah.
What?
2 posers in your way. We just went over this. You're doing the same thing these guys did. You're shooting through soft cover, which is poser. That's -2. You're firing into a melee combat because he's stabbing him. That's -5, unless you have feats that cancel it, which you said you did not.
Hold on. I'm getting to the feat section here. I contest your words of my own. My words say your words have validity. Very well. These numbers make sense, says my words.
I'm the GM. My
It's
words
fine,
always have
just-
validity.
Just build it
Vigilante.
behind you.
My words are always vigilante. I'm the fucking GM. Just shoot him. God damn. I hate playing tired. You're all so mean. It's tormenting me. Merrick,
It's very good.
you could
Uh-huh.
delay, tell poser to get down.
Or just shoot the guy beneath you. I can handle this guy. I'm fine.
Yeah, there is a guy that is right there.
All right, wait. Okay.
He's like poking you in the butt.
Wait. We can have the cool, in thematic storytelling, or we can have the, just what's efficient. What we do when we're playing XCOM. Are we playing XCOM, or are we going with thematics?
The guy below you failed to injure you. The guy above you seriously hurt your friend.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you want? So what do you want to do?
Merrick wants to hurt the person who hurt the friend.
Go for it. Burst away at -7.
Okay.
You only got to hit a 10, right? So
Yeah,
No, he's
he
got to
went.
hit it. He's doing burst fire. He actually has to hit the right there.
-7. All right. -7. Oh, hold on.
Burst fire turns auto fire into a single target again. So
oh right, I'm sorry, I'm thinking auto fire because that was his go-to. Right up.
it technically is auto fire, but it's auto
It's on
fire.
him one
He's
guy, yeah.
turning-
One. Yeah. So wait, what?
So just roll dice, dude.
Yeah.
Just click it.
Just click.
Well,
We'll see
it's
whether
just
the
for auto
negative
fire,
17
I don't know.
burst fire. You want to
Yeah.
use your burst fire, whichever.
Yeah, which is auto fire. But it's just on one person.
Yeah, it has the.
Yeah.
I guess he's asking these keyed in the same penalties, right?
we can look
Should
at.
be,
We can
yeah.
look at the roll.
Okay.
Oh, a 27.
Okay. Now, did you put any penalties on that?
Yeah, I put my auto fire penalties in there.
Okay. But,
Okay, so there needs to be an additional -7.
which is 20, which totally hoses
Well-
this guy.
Oh, I was gonna say you didn't move, so you could switch.
And
Brace.
if you braced, and then burst fire is.
Oh, then it's nullified.
Okay,
then.
guys, he hit him. No need to slow this down even more. And the player said, "I shoot."
We're
He rolled.
geeking out of our map.
Oh, but you can
Let
hit,
us
you can
this
hit
one
him
joy.
more. You can hit him more if you had braced. I was like, I do understand that I slow the game more than anyone else with my lack of knowledge, but at this point, it's like you hit him, right? 24 points of damage. Good to know. Dude goes down. You know.
But how well did we hit him?
If it was a force power where you could get that buff for the force point or the 5 above
Yeah,
my
that's
score, but it's like, you know. Now, unless the rules state that he needs to brace to do this maneuver, then by all means, Doug, let's hear it. No?
Oh no, he's dead.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to shoot the one who shot.
Now
my
you didn't
friend
actually
the
even
most.
okay, I took the time to ask the question. Now you didn't answer it. Does he need to brace to use burst fire?
No.
No. Okay, then you're fine.
He can just negate some of the negatives by doing
Yeah,
so.
But he's so awesome, he hit him anyway. Okay,
That's right.
so you're spraying into the park. You hear ow. You pan left and spray right over top of Poser. You do like the silhouette around him and just chew
Yeah.
up a guy and he goes down. Anything else? Do you wish to move?
Well, technically, I did a lot of damage to that one guy.
Yep.
A lot of damage.
Yep.
So if we could just like dwell on this one moment for just a second, that would be really happy. So he stands there for about like 30 seconds in like 1980s film movement, and it's just like, and it's like grotesque. It's obscene, but it happened, and that's why you don't shoot my poser while Merrick's around.
Okay.
We faded black.
Fade the Poser. Merrick rests now. TLXS, you're up. Poser, you're on deck.
I would like to use. Do both of these dudes look about equally damaged,
Would you like to make a heal check to figure this out? Perception?
or an intelligence or perception?
Perception, but I'm going to burn a swift to make you do it.
In order to tell which of these two.
6
is more
seconds in a
damaged?
round, dude. 1, 2. That's 130
Never
around. That's
mind,
you
I'll
going,
shoot the
that
one at
guy
the
or that
north.
guy. You know what I mean? Like, unless they're.
Oh, I'm not going.
Unless.
Okay, I'll do that.
If they do something obvious, like take a knee, or there's blood spurting out from the last guy going, did Poser's lightsaber that he never draws actually cauterize that wound? Yeah, those are instantaneous freebies. But like when you're like, should I stay or should I go? Does anyone look mildly hurt from the spray? You know what I mean? You did see Merrick chew up 2 guys. The guy on your right technically should be more hurt because he's taken fire. No one has shot at the guy
That's the
upward,
piece.
you know, so that I can tell you for free.
Okay. Okay, I will shoot at the south guy.
Okay, with a 12? Is that what I'm looking at?
It's a 12 hit.
No, I'm afraid not, sir. These guys are a little less squishy.
Then I will.
Do you have to re-up your aggro every round?
I do.
Okay.
I will take a swift to. Can this guy? Does this guy have line of sight on me now? It's right around that edge. I don't
Yeah,
know, since
yeah.
that's that open.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But I still got to attack Merrick to get to you. Like, what's a guy going to do when somebody's in the way? Oh, you know what? I could probably throw my spear at you. Yeah,
Oh,
that would
You
be...
should be able to.
He can
just
do
reach
many
through.
things. He just can't attack anyone.
Yeah. It's
he-
interested in you.
He can't target them. He can do area attacks, like that dude did the force slam on us. That was totally legit.
An area attack with
That
my
last time.
spear. I break it in 2 and throw it.
I don't know what he has.
style.
I don't know what he's got in his
I
pocket.
just said he has a spear.
I mean, he would just be poking around the corner.
I have more
It's
than
not
one weapon. He
impossible
doesn't
not
have
to
more than
Okay,
one
do we
weapon.
want
This
to
big
do the
Jackson
combat or talk about what might happen during the combat? I'm down for either, but you know, TikTok guys, because I will have you guys like take swifts off. As you guys like, you know, that guy could totally break a spear and do an area attack.
Roll a 24 on my persuasion check to draw fire.
Okay, solid. Can I have the insult in character?
I thought we were short of time.
Well, the thing is that voice modulator makes your regular voice sound not great. So if you're going to sound not great for an entire episode, I want you to voice modulate as much as you can.
I'm sorry that I sound bad. Don't get.
That's not very insulting. Let's hear an insult that's worthy of a 24, Doug. Sometimes it's worth it to make the time. Poser, what do you want to do?
Can I see around the corner and see this guy in the top, in the alcove?
Yeah.
Yes?
It's no worse than posting up on a doorway, sure.
Okay, cool. So that gives me line of sight, so I'm gonna start choking him out with force grip.
Okay.
That is against his fortitude defense. 32, use the force.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. So he is only allowed a swift action, and he will take 6 points of damage.
Okay. Let's have it.
19.
Okay. XXS, you're done? You know, if you don't have an insult, there's always that little hand that pops out of your chest, flipping him off. You know, that usually does. You just push, you know, it's a default button. Sorry, how much? 19?
Yes, 19.
Okay.
And then both move and swift action are going to be dumped into upping my condition track. So next round I can use 1 swift action and bump myself back up.
Yep. So your last 2 actions, you burn 2 swifts to move up, mostly.
Yep.
Okay. And that's it for you?
Yep.
Okay, bad guys. The guy that starts wailing on you, okay, starts choking, but his eyes are bulging, looking at you, XS, and with his swift, the fingers are like reaching out, he's just trying to get at you in some fashion, but is really not accomplishing anything at this point. However, my little friend down the south here is pretty fine. He's okay. And
I can take it.
he's gonna take a whack at you with his makeshift, I wouldn't say a makeshift spear, it's a spear, but you know, we spent hours working away at these spears. We have who has the nicest spear contest. 15. Because I rolled a 2.
Will not hit.
I rolled a 2. And even though I'm rolling once, it's spamming the dice. I don't know why. But I'm trying to stay, you know, legit, not cheating. So I'm forcing myself to use the second roll that pops up. So 1d20 plus 13 I'm going to use for one of this guy here, but he doesn't have that big a bonus. So reaching, attacking you through partial cover is like 5 for the wall and another 2 for Merrick. So it's like -7. Ugh. And I've
I
got,
don't know if that stacks.
It's okay. I have confidence. Do.
well, I guess if I kind of lean to the right of the edge, it's 5 because the wall. If I lean to the left of the edge, it's Merrick. But I'm going through Merrick and then through the doorway. So does cover stack? Because it's the cover's in 2 different squares.
I guess it depends on the type of bonus.
Okay,
cover it gives.
picture this. Merrick stands behind a low wall, right? Poser stands in front of Merrick, in front of that wall, and somebody shoots at Merrick. It's got to go through you and through the cover that he's behind. So yeah, no, I think it would stack. I don't see why not. I mean, you're getting the benefit of the doubt here. Like, prove me wrong later, and I won't retract it, but I'll know better for next time. But I don't see why not. -7. So it's like 2. So that's a 6. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna hit you. Excelsior. Do I have
Take it.
Oh, my friend. Where'd my guy go? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi. Did I move him last round? No, we're only round 2, right?
Aye.
Okay. So, new guy appears XS from out of the darkness. Now you have dark vision, right? He was on the map in your sight. He was just kind of rounding that edge and taking a step into the room. So, Merrick and XS, because you guys have lights and dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
we are light sources.
yeah. So the audience knows what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, that didn't work. Come on, Revelio. Boink. See this? How the room goes back and there's like another hallway? So I ran around the room knowing the layout. And as I get around the corner and take a step into the room, you re-upped your... And he just sees you and comes right at you. So now he's charging. Ah! Right? Oh, no. No, I wouldn't. Because I did a double move to get here. Yeah, I was around the corner, so I didn't see you. Okay, so I'm here. I'm coming at you, but it's fine. It does seem intent on you, though technically I wasn't affected. And I think...
How deep is that pool?
You don't know.
I can't tell.
Measured on him?
Yeah, I mean, he's standing in it, right?
I stopped him because it goes up to his knees.
Okay. He's knee deep.
Yeah, like he steps into difficult terrain, and I just cut his movement off because it's like boonk. Right now he's like slog. It's gonna burn a shitload of his movement. But this one point he's standing at, it comes like right up to his like above his knee, just like junk. But he doesn't seem to care. But yeah, good visual. Thank you. Anyway, I'm out of bad guys, which leaves it's time for the Dr. Leth and Rahal show. Dr. Leth. Rahal, you're on deck.
Oh, well, there's still someone standing in front of me.
Yep.
Just
keep shooting. Just keep shooting.
Yep.
Pew pew. Pew.
Standard modified heavy blaster pistol at point blank range.
Pew pew.
That is a 16.
Yes.
I think. Oh, good. For 22 points of damage.
Ouch. Shoot him again. Still there. You just shoot. Just getting knocked around. He's still there. She's still there, I should say. Yeah. Anything else? You got a swift. You got a swift left because you've got a move or swift because you shot.
I maintain my position, I think.
Okay. Do you have anything you can re-up with a swift or get shields up or anything like that? Just a friendly reminder.
I could if I was worried about using my shields, but at the moment.
And you have no condition like no one takes a pot at you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're good. Rahal.
Yep.
Rahal.
All right.
What-
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Rinse and repeat. You want to try that again?
rinse and repeat. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, come on, kid. That last one was crap advice. Give me something to work with here.
She didn't give you advice. She gave you a toy. Like I said, this is like a gear monger, right? So it's just like,
Yeah.
she pulls it down, adjusts the lens, and hold it back up. Now you look like you got Coke bottle eyes, like bubbles. Like, oh yeah, I can totally see now. And you're
Right.
19, so +2 from aid, knocking the penalty down to whatever. What do we knock it down to?
6. No.
Seven-
Went from
4.
-6
4.
to -4.
Yeah. -6 to -4.
5 for the guy, 1 for poser. Okay, but you're putting
12.
You're putting these in.
Yeah, that's with the modifier.
12.
Yeah, and I will spend a force point unless it hits. No, I'll spend the force point anyways.
Okay.
There you go. So now it's a 19. Haha. Or 17. Bad math. Ha ha ha.
Ooh. So now that you're 8th level, you should actually be rolling 2d6 and taking.
Oh, right.
Right. How do you
1d6.
do? Does it automatically do that, or do you just shoot it?
It says
Time?
2d6. There's a
Top of the
d6
character
on there.
sheet.
Yeah. All right. So I'm taking the 5.
Also,
Where does it change
on the
that?
on the dice roller, guys, on the left, there's the dice, and there's a way of modding how many just raw dice you can use.
Oh yeah.
Under
Okay,
force
got
points, you'll see it says 1d6, and you can just make
it.
it
Change it to 2.
2d6.
Yep. I got it. So it's
Okay.
done. I rolled the other one anyway. So it's still 17.
Okay,
The 17 hit.
a 12 hits, a 17 hits, a 13 hits. Damage, 16.
16.
16. Again, not saying.
It
They just,
was
he just
only 16.
lies down. They just lie down gently, so softly, scorching, smoldering, but softly. Round 3. Merrick, you're up. Tail XS, and I want a clean round. Nothing above the belt. No staggering. No interloping. No interposing. No rule mongering. Let's go. Merrick, what do you do? He's not here. He fucking left the room. God damn. That's good night, everybody.
I wanted him to.
And we will see you next time on.
Hey, last round you did say, and he rests.
The bad guy rests, but.
And on the 7th turn, he rested.
Hate you all so much right now.
Oh, we love you too.
But I mean, you did say
Thank you for
nothing
GMing.
above the belt, so I mean, leaving would just be kind of considered rude. So that would be fine.
We're
Thank
just
you for
here.
GMing for
This
us.
is hell.
We'll just
Jeff.
delay his
This is
turn until
hell.
he gets back. That's fine. He just have like a, just a brain aneurysm. Just stops for a couple of seconds. Just like,
Nope.
I wanted him to delay
I'm
his
already
initiative
rolling
for me
credits.
anyway.
We're already several minutes of the credits. Shout out to our new patron Ezekiel First. Who was in the credits. Now he's back in the credits. We're gonna put him back in the credits. He's not in these current credits. Watch while I magically modify the credits because he deserves it.
I'm watching. It's not happening. Still watching. Magic. Whoa. Whoa.
I'm seeing this.
Mind blown, dude.
You guys are like watching it typing on the feed.
I have the cover rules up in front of me.
Yeah. Do they stack?
They don't. A creature with cover gains a +5 cover bonus to reflex defense, no matter how many creatures and terrain effects are between it and the attacker.
So you just take
So
the
it's a straight 5? There's no soft and hard?
You take the better cover, right?
So there is base 5, and then there is a 10, which
there is a
improved
soft cover. There's still soft cover that people create. People create soft cover in line of sight. You're absolutely correct, because that is the action that someone can do to themselves to give themselves cover. So that's dead on. But because it's conditional, soft cover isn't written there. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a GM can modify this at will kind of thing.
Yeah, it can only be calculated at the time of attack because you've got to decide whether somebody's in the line of sight.
Right.
Having said that, it does seem like it's mostly just like all the cover kind of like becomes one cover functionally, and then is that soft or standard or heavy cover?
Yeah. There is a singular sentence that says an adjacent enemy never has cover. I don't know if that counts for
because he's beside you.
diagonal.
Right here, there's an image here that shows cover really well that I'm sending to chat in this link that shows line of sight of people on a grid map.
Actually, yeah, that would make sense, because like if you were to do that that cover thing, because looking at that picture, if someone's adjacent to you, even if there's like a wall between you, you can still draw points from your corner to both of theirs, and it doesn't cross over.
So yeah, you would be able to just melee them.
Yeah.
Even if they're diagonal. Okay. That's good.
That's what Matt gave me in that last fight when he drew the line from one corner to the other, because I was trying to do that laying down shot.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
The episode's still running. I'm fading out with this cover picture. Good night, everyone.
Guten Tag nicht.